personally, as somebody on the team who's, you know, in line to like help manage these goals and achieve them, they seem really ambitious. Are they realistic? How are we planning to accomplish them? I know you hit on this a little bit, Will, but Paul, I'll kind of toss this over to you since we've yet to hear from you.
Gosh, well, first of all, hello everyone. Sorry to be a little bit late, but it's really lovely to see the interaction and action in the chat. And the folks that registered for this call was, I think, really a beautiful cross section of this movement that we have, right? This amazingly vibrant and active community taking care of our public lands, right? I think each and every one of us probably has a formative experience, probably from our youth, where we got turned on to nature. And what makes this community so special is that we don't just feel that joy and exhilaration of being out there in it all, but we also feel we're compelled to give back, right? We want to pay it forward, make sure that other people have access to that wonderful experience. And when I think about what we've accomplished as an organization, as a movement, as a community, and I think to Lyndon's question of can we really do it, I think the answer is absolutely yes. Not only are we seeing this meteoric rise in visitation to our public lands since the pandemic, but we're also seeing a big influx of people who, again, want to give back. So I think with the numbers that we have, with the talent that we have, we can absolutely do it. And again, all of you on this call today, you've all played such a meaningful role as friends groups, as board members, as funders, as partners. Um, so many of you I've met at our rides and our advocacy days, and I'm really inspired by the vision, the follow through that we have, and we're just truly blessed. I want to just say a quick word about where we're at as a state and maybe a little bit as a nation. I was at the State of the State address from Kathy Hochul on Tuesday, and how inspiring to hear her address. So I think what's on every mind of every New Yorker right now in terms of what's happening. But what she really did a good job of doing in that speech, I think, is really reinforcing the values that we have as New Yorkers, whether that's diversity or, rising up and speaking our mind, right? Free speech and all of that. But also our public lands, it wasn't the centerpiece of her speech to be sure, but if you look at what is in the document and what's likely to be in the budget, we're hearing some very positive rumblings. We're continuing New York's leadership when it comes to public lands. I mean, this is a state, right, that established forever wild, right, with the Adirondacks and Catskills. Our state park system is the envy of the country. And that slide that Will showed about the Empire State Trail now becoming the Empire State Network, right? It's the best greenway system in the country, certainly the longest, and I think we're poised to make it the most accessible. We're situating our greenway expansion in terms of economic development, right? So we have a big study coming out that I think we're going to talk about. But really, all of this is just to say that I'm so proud of the work that this team has done. And I'm so ambitious about what we can achieve again in that long string of New York State achievements for public lands. The bar is high, but we can definitely get there.